Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Provocations of the Armenians on the border continue from the evening of April 6 until 4:30 a.m. on April 7th. Units of the Armenian Armed Forces stationed in the directions of Görüs, Qarakilsə, Basarkeçər, Keşişkent, Tovuzgala, and Çemberak districts periodically subjected the positions of Azerbaijani army to intense fire using small arms. The Azerbaijani army units took adequate retaliatory measures in the mentioned directions, Azerbaijan's Ministry of Defense reported. Another Azerbaijani serviceman became the victim of the Armenian mine terror. The serviceman of the State Border Service, Junior Warrant Officer Askar Musazadeh, who was killed after stepping on a landmine in Cəmbərail district while fulfilling his service duty, was buried. He was buried in Göşaban village of his native Lənkəran district. After the burial ceremony, the state flag was handed over to the martyr's father, Nicat Musazadeh. It should be noted that even though Askar Musazadeh, who received severe injuries as a result of the explosion, received first medical aid, it was not possible to save his life. The investigations into the matter are launched at the Military Prosecutor's Office and the State Border Service. Last week, 120 mines were found and defused in the territories liberated from the occupation, including 107 anti-personnel mines, 13 anti-tank mines, and 870 unexploded ordnance. More than 2,000 hectares of land have been cleared of mines and unexploded ordnance. The trial of 15 people accused of numerous crimes as a result of Armenia's military aggression against Azerbaijan continues. During the trial held on April 7th, the defendant David Babayan answered the questions of the prosecutor. He said that all residents living in the sovereign territory of the Republic of Azerbaijan, which was once under the occupation of Armenia, traveled abroad with the passports of the Republic of Armenia. Armenia provided the so-called representatives of the illegal regime with diplomatic passports. Upon issuance of visas for traveling to foreign countries, Armenia was also mentioned as the country of citizenship. David Babayan said that the illegal regime had its so-called representation in Russia, France, and the United States, where the largest Armenian diaspora live. He also said that he visited various countries as the so-called foreign minister of the illegal regime and reported to the Armenian Foreign Ministry. Babayan admitted that he had regular meetings with the Armenian Foreign Minister. The source of funding of labor pensions falling under the three categories is being determined. This issue is reflected in the amendment to the law on labor pension. This was the subject of the discussion of the meeting of Milli Məclis Labor and Social Policy Committee. The meeting also discussed the issue of multi-child families. In connection with the decline in population growth, it was proposed to reduce the number of children in the multi-child family concept. The steps undertaken by Azerbaijan in the field of green energy are not only closely observed inside the country but also internationally. International cooperation in the field of renewable energy and emissions reductions is the cornerstone of the road leading up to the green future. These topics were mainly discussed during the forum titled Innovative Paths to a Greener Future, Renewable Energy and Emissions Reduction, held at Ada University. During the event, which was joined by the representatives of Hungarian and Czech energy companies, green energy transitions and technological cooperation were among the discussion points. These partnerships play a decisive role both in technological exchange and the provision of energy security of the region. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.